Hi guys, Anthony here from the Hot End. In this episode I'm going to show you how you can use your idle PC with your graphics cards to potentially make $200 a month. Now if you were on the internet in the 90s, now I'm feeling old, you probably remember this, SETI at Home. That was the search for extraterrestrial life by basically donating the hashing power of your computer when it's idle to the SETI project so they can crunch numbers. So that's basically the principle behind how we're going to make some money off our graphics cards. So you've probably heard of Bitcoin, and that's one of the many hundreds of cryptocurrencies which are currently on the internet, and they are becoming more and more popular. Bitcoin in particular has just taken off in the past few years and is now worth a phenomenal amount of money. It's something like $3,500 for one Bitcoin at the moment. When it first started back in July 2013, one Bitcoin was worth about $84. Today, one Bitcoin is now worth $2,934 US. So you can see by the graph here that it is exponentially growing over time. And if we look for 1 year, you can see it has had a massive spike in popularity. Now the reason for this is because it is becoming more widely adopted as a form of currency. You can also get FPOS cards now, Visa cards, which link directly to your Bitcoin wallet, and you can use them in shops just like any other bank account. So because it is being widely adopted, more people are investing in Bitcoin, and thus driving the price up. So basically how this works is you are selling the computing power of your computer whilst you're not using it, or even while you are using it. It depends how you want to set it up. But let's back up a bit first. In order to get paid, you first need to get a Bitcoin wallet. They're free to set up, and there's a couple that I recommend. Coinjar.com. And for the rest of the world, Coinbase.com is one of the largest. So once you've signed up and you've got your Bitcoin wallet, it's going to give you a Bitcoin wallet address, which will look something like this. It's a large string of alphanumeric numbers, which is a link for people to deposit money into your virtual wallet. You've probably got a very vague idea of how cryptocurrency works now. Basically what people are doing is they're buying hashing power from people like us to crunch all these numbers for them.
People from all over the world help move the digital money by validating others' Bitcoin transactions with their personal computers, earning a small fee in the process. Bitcoin uses the blockchain by tracking records of ownership over this digital cash, so only one person can be the owner at a time and the cash can't be spent twice.
So once you've got yourself a Bitcoin wallet online, you need to go to nicehash.com and then click on Sell Hashing Power. From here we want to click on NiceHash Miner, which is the program that's on your computer which is going to crunch the numbers for us, and download that. Now you can get this for PC, for Mac, Linux. I think pretty much that's the main ones. And if you want to go into the projection calculations, you can type in all your information here, and this will show you potentially how much you can make. Now one thing to weigh up is power costs of running your computer basically at flat out the entire time. So if you've got a bill handy or something of your electricity, you need to keep track of how much you're spending in electricity versus how much you're making. If you're spending more in electricity than you're actually getting back via selling hashing power, then it's probably not worth it for you. So once we've installed the program, the first thing we're going to want to do is go up to benchmark. Okay, so now you want to select the devices that you want to let the software use to hash numbers for you. In my case, I've got the GTX 1070 and a GTX 970. These are all the algorithms that it's going to work with, and when you run the benchmark, it's going to determine the processing speed that you have available to then work out what's the most profitable algorithm to mine for your particular rig. Now I will do another video on this in the future where I hook up maybe 5 graphics cards to a PC and then show you how much you can potentially make. So after you've done the benchmark, standard is fine, then you're right to go. So you click on what you want to use. So I'm only going to try and use one graphics card because I am recording via multiple software at the same time, and it's really going to mess with the recording. So I'm just going to give it the 1070, and it will probably show a really low number because I'm doing a lot of recording and there's a lot of stuff going on the PC. So once we hit start, it's going to open up a window like this, which is the excavator. Now I've told it can only use the one graphics card just for the purpose of demonstration, and you can see what it started already. So like SETI at Home project, you download jobs, your computer does the number crunching and then sends back the results. So the mining window is this. It's detected that I'm going to use 2 threads on the GTX 970. It knows my Bitcoin wallet address here from what I've entered on this screen here, and it started downloading jobs. So the jobs are the batches that it's sending to your computer to process and to double check and then send back the results. So you can see on here that it's telling me that this one graphics card running at full tilt is using 192 watts of power, and it's sitting on about 60 degrees Celsius. In the main window here, it's going to tell us just using this one video card, it is going to make us $3.60 a day US, which doesn't sound like much, but if you're not using your computer, why not let it do something for you? Like, I leave my computer on all the time anyway. Granted, it's not running at full power all the time, but it's still there running. So I'm quite happy to let it crunch numbers in the background and make me some money. When I'm running it and letting it use my CPU and my 2 GPUs, it is saying that my projected monthly income is 241 US in Bitcoin, which pays you in Bitcoin. And then at whatever time you like, you can withdraw it from your Bitcoin wallet into real money, into your actual real bank account. This is all above board, it is all legit, and I've made sure by making sure that I've got payouts and it's not just running using my computer and not paying me anything. I've already got paid, we can see here, a transaction, 0.17 Bitcoin, which worked out to be about $50 US or something, and it does that a few times a month. Anyway guys, I hope you like this really rough and dirty quick tutorial on how to set up NiceHash Miner and start making some money off your computer while you're not using it. If you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, let me know in the comments below, and if you're doing this yourself, let me know in the comments below. If I get enough likes and interest in the comments, then I'm going to set up a 5 or 6 GPU mining rig and start bringing in some serious money. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of an investment, so I need to know that there's enough interest there before I'd take that plunge. But I think leaving your computer there while you're not using it, making money, is a good thing. Just keep an eye on your temperatures and that you're not sucking up too much electricity. Alright guys, thanks, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.